Hi everyone, it's your favorite girl, Shmoka here. I never fail to amaze myself with the ability to completely ignore any tasks and goals that I set for myself, such as posting more frequently on YouTube. Yeah, that didn't work. Are we surprised? I don't think any of us are, but I got a big ass oversized beret, some homemade miso soup in this amazing, adorable polka dot cup. Today, we're talking about fall trend predictions, which I'm super late to because I can never do anything on time. In all honesty though, what do we think of this beret? First of all, this cool little clip here. I'm a fashion student, which I feel like most of you guys don't even know because I just literally never addressed it. And I have posted since going to fashion school 2 years ago. I have made one singular video discussing me going to fashion school. Like, this is crazy. I need to really milk more content out of this because I am a sellout. Just insanely happy with my choice in my degree, and I'm so excited for it that I really want to incorporate it more into my content, and I felt like a video like this would be perfect. Now I know that fall has already started in most parts of the world, so has fall fashion, but I do think it really starts like hitting it off in October. While people start romanticizing autumn in September, it's still very much a summery month. I always love to see everyone's opinions, and I'm definitely on board with many other fashion creators on YouTube and TikTok, but I do bring some own predictions that I think are a bit more unexpected and I do think very much fit my niche audience of Japanese fashion loving girlies. So I hope you guys are super excited for this video, and let's get started. I'm missing my white Red Bull. I'm trying to get away from my addiction and I'm suffering, even though miso soup is definitely a very good alternative. Number one, we're starting with something I'm wearing and you guys can't see. I keep thinking if I should sit like this. Oh. I think the most tragic thing for me is when something that is niche and that I really love, not even when that becomes a huge trend, but when it becomes a trend and people automatically, because they have no idea about fashion, sorry, that sounds super like I'm so much better than you because I study fashion. I literally mean like people on TikTok, whenever anything becomes a trend, they just automatically assume that it's going to be a micro trend and that it's like fleeting and that it will be cringe to wear it in like the next season. So, but that is not true, but that is what's happening with polka dot. Polka dot is very much going to be a trend in the next season. I definitely heard a lot of people, especially on TikTok, saying like, don't buy into the polka dot trend. It's a micro trend. It's going to be out in the next season. Truly, that is an opinion only somebody who knows nothing about fashion could have, which I'm so sorry. That would have definitely been me before I attended fashion school. I just, you know, have kind of learned more about, I don't know, everything that I'm saying sounds really weird. The West was really late with the polka dot trend because that has very much been an established, very popular print in Japan, for example, ever since the late 90s. And I like to compare it a lot to Leo print, even though Leo print to me is less versatile than polka dot, because I feel, in my opinion, Leo print is very much exclusive to like the colder autumn and winter months or seasons, while polka dot to me is very much just an all-rounder. So, and if you wear it with confidence, and if you don't just wear it because your favorite influencer is wearing it, but if you genuinely like and feel like it, you know, matches your vibe and sort of the perception that you would like other people to have of you, it's definitely worth investing in polka dot pieces. And it's been used in high fashion since forever, especially if you're into like 2010s fashion. Not like the cringe 2010s fashion, but the blue marine blue girl 2010s kind of fashion. But I'm here to say polka dot is not a micro trend, and polka dot is going to be very trendy even in this year's autumn season. I've especially seen it with, we have especially seen it with pieces such as this really iconic Bell the Label polka dot jacket. Now this has been trending ever since early this year. Sama Ondo, which is a really popular Korean accessory brand, has just launched their new autumn winter collection, and they have a few pieces of like their iconic bag structures in polka dot, and I've actually gotten one myself. Let me give it. This baby right here, literally I'm so obsessed with this and I cannot wait to start using this for uni and for class that are starting next week. And leaning into fun girl fashion and fun prints, gingham and Vichy prints are going to be the huge trend for this season. You've seen it especially in this super viral damson matter two-tone jacket, which on the outside it looks like a regular trench, but you can flip it around to expose this blue greenish sort of Vichy gingham. And this just really screams to me that fun fashion is going to be back this fall. I think we're very much leaning away from the boring minimalism sort of trends. You know, fun fashion is back is not only through pattern, but also through color. We're definitely going to be seeing a very colorful fall this year, unlike the sort of dark academia sort of vibe we've had going on in the last 2 years. Predictions have been published on Vogue or also WGSN, which is a popular like fashion prediction tool. Many runways have also incorporated these color palettes into their runways, just like Stella McCartney, Prada. And the colors that are going to be most trendy in the next season of fall winter 2025 are going to be celestial yellow, retro blue, cherry lacquer, especially celestial yellow and retro blue. I think is something that most people have picked up on, especially because everyone's darling Miu Miu has definitely incorporated these colors into their new collections already, which also gets me thinking that color blocking might be a new trend. Acne Studios paved the way for this next one, but I definitely think pattern mixing is going to be a huge thing. And I also feel like this is happening because of those viral two-tone jackets. I know there's another one, but I'm definitely seeing it just a lot more. I also saw this super viral Pinterest picture, which the girl is also mixing these two really popular patterns together. And I think a lot of people are going to be leaning into this style and having their fashion be more loud and expressive and fun. I'm literally the queen of trend prediction because I predicted this months ago on my German channel. Bambi print. I've been waiting for this one for literal fucking ages because, as I said, the West again is so late to this party. Like, it's very much a Hime Kaji, super cute Lolita sort of print. I've been waiting for this because we've been through all sorts of animal print. We've been through zebra, Leo, cow print, but I've been waiting, especially with the resurgence of like the whimsical sort of girl, and everyone's using Bambis on, you know, their Urban Outfitters shirts. And I've been like, it's been a thing to use Bambi in like pop culture, I guess, and like sort of, you know, aligning oneself with like being super whimsical and being like an emotional girl. And I don't know, like that's been a thing for longer than this year. And I was waiting for high fashion, and just like fashion, I don't think it's high fashion. I've been waiting for fashion in general to pick up on this trend and just use the print. Like I was like, y'all are slow. But I'm so excited. Bambi print is officially the next animal fur that's going to be on trend. We've seen this with brands such as BIBIY, which is a very popular Japanese fashion brand. They've released 2 versions of their Bambi coat. One is a more maxi styled super long coat, which I actually own. We have a shorter one that has a bit of like a peplum styled bottom. And Other Stories released a Bambi print bag. rlly Studios, who have released a Bambi fur tool belt. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And imagine like having this cute little Bambi tool belt, just like separating it would just look so incredibly awesome. And honestly, I'm dying every single day of not owning this belt. Next, we have the preppy look. The preppy look is super in, also because of everyone's darling Miu Miu. We have seen it 1,000 times before, but I also just think it's like a back to school thing that is always going to be trending every single autumn. Like, I don't think it's like, oh my god, you're so smart for predicting this, Mocha. It's just a thing that always happens with back to school and back to uni season. You know, everyone just trying to justify and find a reason to spend an ungodly amount of money on completely changing your wardrobe and replacing it with things that you've already kind of had in your wardrobe before and things you indefinitely just don't need. Last but not least, you guys, because I'm getting incredibly hungry, but we have buttons. And I think honestly that I think most people have picked up on if you even have just a little bit of interest in fashion and you consume 7 hours of TikTok a day just like me. But buttons as an eye catcher, I've seen so many like button details. I've seen people create like chokers with a huge button in the middle. My mom created like a little earring set that is like, you know, has a bunch of buttons just dangling down from it, which is so cute because I'm so tired and so hungry and I really need to get a white Red Bull, which is so embarrassing. I'm genuinely addicted to this product. Can anyone tell me, is there like things in that makes you so addicted? Because I've never had this with any drink other than matcha my entire life. Maybe I should make it matcha as a substitute. I really want to get away from it because I know it's not healthy, but it just tastes so incredibly good. I cannot stop consuming it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I can't make the same outro I always make with like, I have so many ideas and I have so many great videos, which is true. I have lists upon lists on lists on lists, and you can't even imagine how many videos I've basically completely finished the script for. And I have so many ideas and I have so much I want to talk about and so much I want to show you and so much I want to do with you guys on YouTube, but I don't know why. I'm just incredibly overwhelmed with my life in general. It's insane. I'm not even doing anything. Am I fishing for compliments? Hell yes, I am. So fill the comments with some love. And I'm kidding. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Let me know if you sort of like this content. I feel like there's a lot of people doing trend predictions, so I never know what I can like bring to the table that is, you know, interesting to hear and that is new, but maybe you guys enjoy my takes on it personally as well, and maybe with a little twist of, you know, what comes from Japan or what could be coming from Japan to the West soon. I kind of like that twist as well. Thank you guys so much for staying here and hope to see you soon.